Thanks for tuning into the Pre-Patch Podcast. Check out these patch notes.
Speaking of which, let's talk about what we've been playing. So, yeah.
Hey, that was pretty good.
And these games are not scams to our knowledge.
Yeah, one of them definitely is not. I literally have this game like on my wall. So, I want to talk about. Let's see if this works. Hey, the button worked. Amazing. So this Dead Cells is not a new game by any way, shape, or form. But Dead Cells Castlevania is the newest DLC, which launched back on March 6th. I want to do something that we don't normally do, which is play sound. I want you guys to hear the freaking soundtrack to this. It is legitimately amazing. I need to make sure I'm not going to blow your guys' eardrums out. Give me a second.
Brace yourselves.
I don't think you guys are gonna be able to hear it though.
To be fair, Castlevania soundtracks have always been like amazing. One of my favorite soundtracks in like gaming is the Castlevania Curse of Darkness OST.
Yeah, I'm playing it in the background, so the chat can hear it. Unfortunately, you guys will not be able to hear it. I recommend you guys go look it up. Look up Bloody Tears. But like once you get into this Castlevania level, it kicks into this music that's so different than the Dead Cells music, and holy shit, like it sounds so good. Like you literally just almost get chills just kind of listening to it, and like this, like how it's very much of like the old school Castlevania 8-bit style of music, but then they like upped it to like the new version, and it just like I'm so blown away by how well Dead Cells and Motion Twin and Evil Empire are doing with this game. Like it very well is one of my favorite. It is my favorite game of all time. Like because it's just so much fun, and the way they introduce like the characters and things like that. And
Do you actually
like,
play as the characters, or are they just skins?
So they are they're skins over top of your own. So you're still playing as your guy. You don't as far as I know, like I've not gotten super far into it, but
Gotcha.
as you play,
I noticed like Trevor, I noticed Sypha, Belnades, and like
you meet them right out of the gate, like
an Alucard.
And it's the what's so good too is like the atmosphere is so well done. Dead Cells has a very distinct look and a distinct feel. Once you step into Castlevania, they true up a lot of these like angles and some of the pixels and make it a little bit more smoother to make it fit into this world. And the weapons, awesome. The characters, awesome. The enemies, awesome. Like the way that they handle like the bats, it just I'm just gushing over this again every single time.
No, it looks great, and I'm a huge Castlevania fan, so it's definitely something that I need to try out at some point. Dead Cells was one of those games where I enjoyed it for a few runs, but I didn't get like it never hooked me 100%. Even though I do find it to be one of the better roguelikes out there, I don't know. I just don't think roguelikes hook me like they get a lot of people. But it is an exceptional game, and I think this definitely is going to bring a lot of people back, or maybe some new people in there.
This looks like the perfect, honestly, like crossover. Because
Dead
like
Cells was heavily themed on.
Yeah, like the dungeons and everything, like this just fits, and like it's honestly like kind of a seamless like transition into this crossover. It looks great, honestly.
It really is. Like, and the way that you I don't like just the way that they innovate Dead Cells and continue to kind of take this game that's been out for a long time. I mean, it's been out 3. I don't know. Actually, let me see.
2 or 3 years, I think.
2018.
These crossovers give it endless capabilities of what it can do.
Right. And I mean, they have, if we're looking at this, so they've got, this is original. They have, I think that was original. Where is their, all of the stuff that they did? Because they've done, actually,
they've done a few. They did like a Hollow Knight crossover and stuff like that too.
A lot the Terraria crossover.
Yep, a lot of we don't talk about that one. A lot of these are, and that's the other thing. A lot of them are free. Like a majority of these are free. They're not, this one is a paid one, but it's worth every penny, and it's $10. Like you can buy all of the everything for $30. You will get so much content out of $30 for that. Like it's well worth every
Well,
dollar.
on sale
it's
right
on
now, it's
sale,
$50 total.
Even at 50, it's still fucking well worth the money.
Oh yeah,
you could buy,
there's definitely enough content for that value.
and it's just again they innovate and they keep adding things and changing things and putting things in there that like new weapons, new ways to do stuff. They integrate it into Twitch chat, so like Twitch can now screw around with you and they can enable things and turn stuff off or whatever else. And then I mean, it's just, and then they added like a speed mode, they added a challenge mode, they added a god mode, they added a boss rush, it's just constant of just keep like. And for a game that's, 2018, we're 5 years, right? Like 5 years old. They're still coming out with stuff. Like, you tell me what developer does that? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
So, No Man's Sky.
Well, I was gonna say there's a lot of fucking developers that do that.
Yeah, okay.
Games as a service these days is they don't do it well necessarily, but
League of Legends, fucking.
Well, okay, League of Legends doesn't fucking count. No, absolutely. I will not. I'll accept No Man's Sky and things like that, but
for indie roguelikes, I mean, this is definitely up there. This tops it.
I mean, for a game that's literally that could have been a one and done, right? Like it literally just could have been a one and done, and there's no need for them to do.
I mean, they
one or
saw their own potential. I mean, and they're responding with it.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. So anyway, that is Dead Cells. Castlevania. I really recommend going and picking it up and trying it out if you are a Dead Cells fan or if you're a Castlevania fan.
I believe. I mean, it might have been taken off. I believe Dead Cells is also on Game Pass. Somebody might be able to.
But
I believe it used to be.
Let me take a look here and see.
If you haven't played it and you have Game Pass, I would definitely check it out.
It's on sale right now as well.
It's a great deal too.
For like $12. Like,
it is not on Game Pass.
It's not. It left Game Pass. It was on there and then it came off.
Sale.
But also too, just real quick, Game Pass. God, dude, I just happened to pull up Game Pass again because every once in a while, like I just picked it up and looked at it, and I'm still blown away by the games. Dude, Wolong, which rightfully so. Please, dear God, don't buy that game. Play it on Game Pass for PC. It's on there. Like it's completely playable. Like Square Enix is bringing a shit ton of stuff to the Xbox, whether it's the Game Pass or just in general. Like it I don't know, man. That value is so good, especially if you're a PC player. Like
they're getting a lot of good day ones too.
It's just nuts, man. It's crazy the value that's there. So
thank you for checking out the patch notes. If you enjoyed this small selection from our podcast, come join us every Thursday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern for the full unfiltered pre-patch podcast. And check out our past shows on anchor.fm/prepatch podcast.